Communication Society RAP program, we're in our second year now, and it is a first-year program for incoming students. We have returning students who serve as RAs and peer mentors. And the focus of the program really is for students who are interested in communication as a career or the way in which communication impacts culture and society in general. The university is moving more and more toward residential academic programs. Student retention rate tends to be a little higher, grades are higher, there's more of a sense of community.
If you're not in a RAP, usually you don't know many people and it's hard to connect. But if you have these programs constantly going on, you'll at least go to some of them and meet new people.
It's about building a strong sense of community and integrating living and learning. Too often there's sort of the social non-classroom life and then there's the classroom life. And by putting them together, students make a stronger experiential connection, and it's sort of a whole student approach, whole life learning.
The classes are smaller, they're about 15 to 20 people each. It's easier to do better in your classes, and if anybody in the RAP needs help like with academics or needs somebody to talk to, my door is always open.
The peer mentors are, for the most part, students who did their first year in this program. They've been identified as leaders, and they facilitate a lot of the co-curricular pieces in terms of helping organize events and also just serving as informal advisors for the first-year students. We identified Golden West as a community partner, someone who we would like to have an ongoing long-term relationship with. They have a fair amount of time flexibility, which means it's not that difficult for students to meet with them, after classes, middle of the day, all of that sort of thing. And also there's a real strong parallel between the living situations. There are a lot of people at Golden West who are now living in a residential community, institutionalized. They have a communal dining room. Some of them have a roommate for the first time. So the big social kickoff event was the Zombie Ball this year in terms of getting students over there, interacting with the seniors, understanding it really isn't a very threatening environment at all. It's generated tons of enthusiasm both there and here.
We're having like Zombie Ball here in the Golden West. So we are here to have fun with them. I mean, these peoples are great. I mean, they're all welcoming and friendly.
They'll get to know residents here at Golden West and connect, and like a lot of music playing, so if they want to dance they can, but they can also just talk to these older people who are amazing. Also, we just want to have fun being zombies. When you think Halloween, you usually think of the dead or the undead, and I mean vampires come to mind, but they're just so cliche.
I really had so much fun doing like their makeups, because they're so funny. I mean, oh, what do you want to be tonight? Like some of them, they want to be like Rose, like monster kind of, and the other one's like, I want to be pumpkin. I was like, how to be a pumpkin? Like, should I carve your face? Like, but it's really fun.
Why do we have to wear these leotards? They make my butt look so big. Well, it is.
These are people who don't get to see their families often, and just having an interaction with them makes their day, makes their week. And these people just care so much for you just spending time with them and talking to them because they're ignored.
I know there has been a sense of surprise that they aren't old and fuddy-duddy.
I can drink you ladies under the table anytime.
And that they're really interested in the world. They're really interested in hearing what students have to say. I think for many of them, they were able to connect far more easily than they thought they would with people who are 85 and 100.
It's kind of life-changing, because like you really think like, oh, these people, they're kind of old and stuff like that, but they still have fun. They still, they respect people, and it's just great.